Wendy stars Devin France as Wendy, who's lost on a mysterious island where aging and time have come unglued. Now she must fight to save her family, her freedom, and the joyous spirit of youth from the deadly peril of growing up. This is written and directed by Benh Zeitlin, with this being his second film after the excellent Beasts of the Southern Wild in 2012. I thought that was an absolutely wonderful film, and I was very excited to see what he would be up to next. And I was happy when I heard it was a reimagining of Peter Pan through the eyes of Wendy, this time taking place in the rural South. What made Beasts of the Southern Wild so great was that he took this story that was very grounded in reality and still found a way to bring out a lot of magic and wonder through the eyes of this child protagonist. And that's the same exact strategy he brings to this film. Unfortunately, this time around, it doesn't work nearly as well. Or, in fact, at all. Now, I'm not some Peter Pan purist. I'm not set in my ways where I'm saying the story can only be told this way and anything else is simply wrong. I'm open for something new, and that goes with any interpretation of a classic character. That being said, this take on the story simply doesn't work. Now, I will say, it looks visually stunning. I love the personal feel Zeitlin tries to give it. There are a lot of movie shots that feel like we're there with these characters following them around. Plus, it's filmed on 16mm, and there's this grainy feel to it that really fits the mode. But I just don't know who this movie's audience is supposed to be. As I said, it looks nice from a technical point of view, but the story feels close to non-existent. And I'm not sure what the themes are supposed to be exactly, other than maybe something about having hope and believing in yourself. But the film doesn't make it very clear that that's definitely the case. And what we get are simply these random misadventures in Neverland that don't feel like they amount to much. And since it's so grounded in reality, it doesn't involve characters flying around through these beautiful landscapes like in other adaptations. So kids will definitely be bored by the lack of visuals and action. And because it's not clear what the story or the themes are exactly, adults won't particularly care for it either. It seems as if Zeitlin was possibly attempting to make a film for all audiences, but because he only incorporated tiny bits of elements that only worked for kids, and tiny bits of elements that only worked for adults, he instead wound up alienating all audiences. And on top of that, for a film called Wendy, she's quite possibly one of the least interesting characters in the entire movie. And that's not the fault of Devin France, but you don't learn anything about her, and once you get to Neverland, it became more centered around Peter Pan himself, here played by Joshua Mack, who I thought did a fine enough job, but this is a pretty aimless movie with a protagonist we can't be invested in, and for a movie that's supposed to be so grounded in reality, it felt emotionally distant. I respect what Zeitlin was going for, as this was him taking a chance with a character who's known by many as being portrayed a certain way, and he certainly tries here. Now, I'm sure you can effectively tell a Peter Pan story a little more grounded in reality, but unfortunately, this isn't it. Wendy gets a 4 out of 10. So, let me know, did you see Wendy, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you enjoy the story, and what's your favorite version of Peter Pan? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you next time.